guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene for those of you who are new, and to my loyal subscribers, thank you as always for coming back. Today we're doing a very exciting video. Today we're talking all about Kayali Lovefest Burning Cherry 48. This is the latest release from Kayali. I've had this fragrance for about 4 days thereabout, and I did a 3-day wear test, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. You can decide if you want to give this a try. If you're curious about this fragrance and you want to know more about it, I am here to share my thoughts with you guys. Kayali's Lovefest Burning Cherry 48 caught my attention because the promo from Kayali is always insane. I was drawn in. I was totally drawn in by the promo videos, and I just had to get my hands on it. Initially, I was gonna go for the mini, and then I decided to get the full size because I love the notes in it and it just seemed like an amazing fragrance. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna show you guys the bottle. So I'll do a little unboxing for you guys. You get the fragrance in this box. I love the design. I think it's pretty nice. Then you remove the top. It unveils this beautiful bottle that I am obsessed with. And then you have the full fragrance. This is Lovefest Burning Cherry 48, live and in living color. And she is gorgeous. It's like a jewel in itself, you know? It is simple, classy, and elegant in my opinion. Now, I'm not one to like bask in all the hype of a fragrance, but like I said, this one definitely caught my attention. The first day I got it, I could not wait. So I decided to wear it to the gym. I know. The first spray, I was not here for it. But bear with me, I'm gonna tell you why. Sometimes the initial spray in a fragrance is not the best spray. Like, it's been sitting there for a while, you know, it needs to get out. Like, you need to let that first spray out. So I let it sit on my skin, went about my business, went to the gym, and it was just like very cherry, almost syrupy, and I wasn't too impressed, to be honest. So I worked out for about an hour. And during my workout, like way into my workout, I started to sniff the back of my hand and I was like, oh my gosh, like it definitely transitioned during the time I was working out. So I was very impressed by that. Some of the notes that I really enjoyed started to kind of come through. It was warm. There was a little bit of sexiness. I don't know if it was because it was mixed with my sweat. I don't know. It is definitely a sexy, warm fragrance, you know? And of course, you have the cherry, but it's not like a fruity, fresh cherry. The cherry is definitely intensified in a very deep, warm, and sexy type of way, at least to my nose. And I started to enjoy the fragrance more. After the workout, I went to the sauna. After the sauna, came home, took a shower, and went to bed, like normal. And I woke up with Kayali's Lovefest Burning Cherry 48, still at the back of my hand, lingering, still there, trying to make her presence known, y'all. I would say that this was definitely not a love for me at first sniff. The transition is what I enjoyed about the fragrance, and then the longevity is what surprised me the absolute most. So I decided to do a full day wear test. That would be day 2 of this fragrance. So the second time around, I definitely preferred it on first spray. It was better. It's like it gets better. And then throughout the day, it was just lingering beautifully on my skin. I would say that projection is average. I don't think it projects much. It definitely stays in your immediate bubble. Longevity is where it's at for this fragrance. So it lasted throughout my workday. Like I said, longevity is where this fragrance is absolutely winning. What do I smell when I sniff this fragrance? I still think it opens up like a syrupy type of cherry. Now the opening is much more bearable to me, like it's not that very first spray that I talked about. It is beautiful. Some of the keynotes you have burning cherry, you have raspberry, praline. I don't feel like it's overly gourmand, honestly. The woody notes in there, the patchouli, I think this is where this fragrance gets its character from. So yes, it is very cherry, but not your average cherry, if that makes sense. It's not bright and vibrant. It has more depth and sexiness to me, and it lasts on me forever. Throughout my day, I documented my experience right here for you guys because I really like giving you guys a true impression of what I'm feeling in the moment, what I'm experiencing when I smell this on my skin, and it's all here. So I do have to tell you guys though that I found myself spraying way more than I usually do. Although I do not mind it. Like sometimes you have to overspray some fragrances to get the full wear of them. And I feel like I have to overspray on Burning Cherry. I'm okay with that. If you have an issue with overspraying, then that might be something to consider, but I don't mind overspraying. So I do find myself going a little heavier on this fragrance than normal. I decided to be a little adventurous. So day 3 for me was very interesting. I did a layering combo with this fragrance and L'Interdit Rouge by Givenchy. Now, color-wise, they are definitely vibing. Initially, I went in with L'Interdit Rouge because it is a little stronger, it projects more, and I topped it off with Lovefest Burning Cherry 48. Now for most of the day, I sniffed this fragrance here. Most of the day, this was what was present on my skin. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm not really detecting Lovefest. But way into the afternoon, going on to the evening, I started to detect Lovefest way more than L'Interdit. The final dry down of my layering combo was where Lovefest kind of became a little more present. Initially, L'Interdit Rouge was the key player. She was in the background, and in the dry down, this one became more present, more detectable, and I really enjoyed it. So my final thoughts on Kayali's Lovefest Burning Cherry 48 is that this is a pretty good fragrance. If you enjoy cherry-based fragrances, you are gonna love this one. Overall, I give this an 8.5 out of 10 because to me, while the projection is average, I do find that longevity is the winning factor, like I've mentioned. So yes, I would recommend getting a sniff of this. Now, if you do not want to be as adventurous as myself and invest in a full size, I would say go with the small size to test it out. And do not be quick to judge it on the first spray because you guys know how that went for me. All right, so that is my overview on Lovefest Burning Cherry 48 by Kayali. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you already have this fragrance, share your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.